Welcome to Kiki and Kids, Life After Lockup edition. Hi, I'm Brianna.
And
I
I'm
washed my
Mary.
hair for this, and that's Mary.
And we're here.
I watched our podcast back from last week, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm such a bitch. I'm so cranky. It's so hot." But now I have a portable air conditioner, so I'm cool as a cucumber. Can
And
you
yes,
tell?
she is. She is cool as a cucumber. I'm just
I
gonna
also
fix
started
myself.
keto, and that made me a fucking grumpy bitch all week. Let me tell you, not eating carbs, that'll make you a fucking bitch. I'm
Yeah,
telling
that
you.
will make you a grumpy bitch.
Yeah. I could
But
probably
she
be a
ain't
grumpy
grumpy.
bitch in 5 seconds from now.
Nah, you're gonna be happy.
Woo!
No.
Last
Hi.
week, can we just talk about last week for a
Yeah, we could
second?
talk about last week for a second.
What I want to say is that we did not plan that shit.
And no, we did not.
Janet. No, we didn't. Like, Mary always asks the cast to stop by, and like we're really excited when they show up in the comments, but like we did not plan for all those millions of people to come on camera. Usually they just be like, no, anyway. And they're not supposed to do interviews or anything without getting permission from the network. So that was pretty surprising. But I did kind of feel like a celebrity, like we know
But you
all of
never
them.
know what could happen here.
You never know what's going to happen on Kiki and Kibitz.
You
Mary
never
might
know.
flash her boobs.
Oh, would you stop it? Hi, Russell. Thank you for catching us.
Flash her boobs, Mary.
I'm not flashing my boobs.
She doesn't want to break the internet. Hey, Taylor's here.
Hey, Taylor.
Taylor, did you do your makeup this time so that you can be on with us? Taylor, I just feel like we are friends.
Been broken.
Yeah.
Since everyone knows you're having a Tay chance, baby.
A Tay chance. Taylor, your man has a big mouth. We like him though. And
speaking of her man,
listen, I'm not super drunk yet. It could happen any minute, but I'm just gonna come out and say it. Chance, you looked pretty hot with your shirt off last week. I'm just gonna admit it. I said it secretly to Mary, but like, I'm just saying, Chance, that's all.
Just saying.
Just saying. Taylor, you know it's true. I know it's true. Chance knows it's true. That's all. So I'm going to talk about Love After Lockup. I do want to say any cast members that show up, you're welcome to pop on again. And Chance, please take your shirt off. Again? If you come on, you have to have your shirt off. That's the rule.
It's a requirement for this podcast. The men have to be shirtless.
Mary was going to take her shirt off just a second ago, but I stopped her. Maybe something like that happened, or maybe the opposite. Hi, my stepchildren. Catherine only sees Taylor and Chance on our podcast. I'm just kidding. So let's talk, shall we? Let's have some coffee talk.
Let's have some coffee talk.
Janet says no. Wait, girl, you better watch it. Don't you know, Tay? We'll put us on the first 48. What does it mean?
The first 48, the show, the first 48 on
yeah.
A&E.
Oh, you mean like the crime will happen?
Yes.
Taylor, this is a compliment for Taylor. Nice work, girl.
Yes. Okay, so who's hopping on? Taylor, Chance?
Any shirtless men in the room?
Any shirtless men in the chat?
All right. Catherine says maybe. I think we should start talking about Brittany and Marcelino because we got dirt. Hi, Mary Pants. We got dirt to discuss. Okay. So Taylor's laughing. See, she's not mad. She knows that. First of all, she knows that A, I'm right. B, she knows that we love her. I mean, I personally, Taylor, I love you. I think you're just the sweetest.
Yeah,
and I defend you anytime anyone says anything about Taylor, which hasn't really happened more than once, but I defend Taylor because I think she's a sweetheart. But let's talk about Brittany and Marcelino because okay, stop it. Chaz, stop it.
Let's talk about Brittany and Marcelino because
let's not talk about Chance with his shirt on or off. Let's not.
Yes, because
okay, let's talk about Brittany. Stay focused. Here.
Stay focused, Brianna.
Stay focused, people.
Stay focused. Okay, right. So first of all, Brittany laid one on Amanda.
Meaning right hook.
But Amanda went to the gram to say it was all fake.
The punch or the whole
storyline scene.
That does not surprise me if the storyline scene was fake, but I don't think that punch was fake.
No, that punch was not fake.
And I was concerned for her because that was some fucking punch. Like Kevin, whatever. Brittany, she will take you out. Like that was like way beyond a Curtis King kind of Brittany fucking punch.
Would take Kevin out in a fucking second. Yes.
So glad no one's ever punched me in the face. That seems like it would really hurt. Has anyone here been punched in the face? Catherine's saying, keep your shirt on. So I bet Chance has been punched in the face. Admit it, Chance, you have.
I'm sure Chance has been punched in the face more than once.
So we start, and Brittany, who is apparently an excellent actress. You've never seen them on this podcast.
In her confessional, she hasn't cried once. Like one tear.
No.
Like not one tear has fallen from her eye. Like she has been trying to cry one tear for like 3 fucking episodes already.
Like I feel like there's been a lot of snot going on though.
Like she's been all worked up, but she can't work up that one tear.
Taylor says she punched Chance in the face. I don't believe it, but it's funny. Chance, he says he's been punched in the face a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You that know I why,
believe, right? That I believe, yes, that I believe.
Because he will say anything.
And because really Chance could be an asshole.
Like I personally am shocked I've never been punched in the face because I am also an asshole. Like, don't get me started. He's good at getting out of the way. We're
all assholes here. That's why. I mean, we get it. I've been punched in the face.
You have? Who punched you in the face?
Some chick in a club.
Were you drinking one of those Atlantic City daiquiris that come in the big slurping cup? Oh my God.
No, I was not.
That would be scary. I just hope I'm never.
That was in my in my clubbing days in my 20s when I was crazy and
because you're so sane now.
Fighting bouncers and shit. I don't do that anymore. I'm nice and innocent now.
Peace and love, girl. I'm all peace, love, and tofu.
And I was talking about myself. I just fight with people on the internet now.
Whatever works for you.
That's all.
I am peaceful.
So,
anyway, so yeah, but I believe that punch was real. Let's take a vote. Anyone think it was not real? Because we think Brittany and Marcelino's storyline this season is fake as fuck. We really do.
I believe they're fake as fuck. Totally. I believe they're seeking attention for whatever reason. I don't know why.
I know why, because they get a paycheck. That's why.
But Marcelino.
Chaz is here. My boyfriend Chaz. Chaz and I are getting engaged. Hello, I'm leaving my husband for Chaz.
Brianna is I want to be Chaz's now.
5th wife.
Brianna's totally fucking distracted now. Back to my thoughts. About
Chaz, will you marry me?
After I finish my thought about Brittany and Marcelino,
okay,
you can drop the link to Chaz.
Stay focused.
You could drop the link to your boyfriend Chaz.
The punch was real.
And he could
join
us.
Chaz says I can be number 6.
What and he could join us.
What do I have to do?
Brianna.
What?
Pay attention. Listen.
Okay, I had to stay focused.
Listen, let's wrap up Brittany.
Just one more thing, Chaz. I washed my hair for you.
Chaz, we're gonna drop you the link so you can join us because Brianna's totally distracted. But we're gonna wrap up.
Okay, let's talk about Brittany and Marcelino first.
And then
we did not get through them last week. We didn't because too many things happened.
No, and I would like to.
And let's face it, they're fucking boring. Except for so this whole storyline's fake, but what's not fake is I saw Marcelino's dick this morning, and it was not my choice. That's really happened. So like this whole story. Is that Bree's, Chaz? If you're talking about me, Bree, then yes, it is. Love you, Chaz. Anyway, this really happened. I saw Marcelino's dick pic.
Yes.
So did Mary.
We saw Marcelino's dick.
We saw,
and this is why I'm saying that Marcelino in particular is seeking extra attention.
Yeah, so that part of the storyline is not true. Am I drunk or are you blurry?
I don't know. Let me
turn your camera off and turn it back on again.
I'll turn it back on again.
I don't think it's me.
I don't know. Am I clearer? Okay,
you are clear. And I'm very clear on this.
Yeah.
Their storyline's fake, but Marcelino is sending his dick pic all over. Thank you, Chance.
Yes.
We're too much.
He is sending his dick pic all over. Brianna and I got to see it. And
okay, and I'm gonna now pronounce judgment on Marcelino's dick. This is what I would like to say. He's no Deonte.
Because we all know Brianna is enthralled by Deonte. That's all I have to say. His dick.
Outside of that, like Deonte's cool and we talk and like real human beings. And I I'm going to tell you some truth. I talk to Deonte sometimes on my own personal account.
Yes.
Just because then he knows I'm being like sincere and it's not about the podcast. Taylor's laughing. So Marcelino's dick is circulating and he sent it to someone who may or may not be in our chat right now. Not going to call anything out. And so that part of this season of Love After Lockup, totally believe it was true because I saw the evidence.
Yes, he is sending it around. Yeah. He's sending it around. I'm not
saying like it was a terrible looking dick pic. I'm just saying after Deonte, like my standards are high. That's all. Yeah. So if you're gonna send a dick pic to me, make sure that it's Deonte caliber or better, or I'm just not interested. Okay.
Brianna has standards when it comes to dick pics.
I do.
Yes, she does.
I have standards.
Yes, she has standards.
I hope my husband can't hear this. I hope he's out working out in the driveway.
Hope he can't hear
you fucking hope so.
I really hope so.
I'm going to end up divorced and then really, Chaz, will you marry me? It would be my fourth, Chaz. You and I have a lot in common. Anyway, okay, so what else? Was she right or wrong, Brianna? You put in the notes. About what? Marcelino's dick pic?
I don't know.
About what? Is who right or wrong?
I don't know. Hold on. I have to look at the notes. You think I have the notes in front of me?
You just put in the notes, but was she right or wrong, Brianna? I'm just
for hitting her. Was she right or wrong for hitting her, Brianna? Like in your opinion,
let's just pretend for 1 sec. Thank you, Chaz. Love you. Let's pretend for 1 second their storyline is real.
Right.
Then yes, she's right.
Right.
If your best friend yes, Taylor, that's the question. If your best friend is getting if your best friend is receiving dick pics and other things from your husband and you don't bring it up to your best friend, I don't believe in violence at all, but like no. I understand the intense betrayal. Like, let's just take this to right here, right now. Taylor thinks it was right. Mary, if Andrew started sending you dick pics,
I would tell you fucking immediately.
You better. And if Brian Kruger sends me a dick pic, first of all, if Brian sends me his dick pic, first I'll rate it against Deonte, and then I will call you.
Immediately.
Like, fake storyline, real dick though. Saw it. saw the truth. Anyway, I don't believe in violence, but that like breaks the code all the
other
way.
thing I wanted to say, if this is a real storyline, okay, Brittany is all worked up after she just spent the night naked cuddling with Shannon in Shannon's bed.
And Shannon's dick is nothing like Marcelino's.
Isn't there like a little bit of hypocrisy there?
There's a lot. And I don't think like being super drunk makes up for it. Taylor's like, at least just trip them or something. Yeah, I agree. Right. That's the peaceful way to go.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, but I do think the storyline is bullshit. But I think that, I think the storyline is bullshit, but do I think Marcelino sent Amanda his dick pic? Yes, I do. Just based on the fact that I saw his dick pic today.
Yes.
That's all I want to say.
Yes.
And was it hypocrisy? Yes, it was.
Yes.
Nothing else to say. Except you said something about Brittany and the legitimacy of her tears, which were basically not legitimate.
There is no tears. Like, she gets herself all worked up in her confessionals, but I do not see one tear.
I don't want to interrupt you, but my friend Chance Tape is speaking some truth, and this is the truth that I've been saying for over a year.
Preach it again.
Threesomes never turn out well.
No, they do not.
They do not.
No, they do not. No, they do not.
Because 3 is not a number that can be equal. And I had to learn this from my own experience. But every time that there's a threesome, 2 people are digging each other more than the others are. Right. And usually it's someone in a couple who invited someone else in. Right. And it's bullshit. Even Catherine agrees. Catherine, have you had any threesomes?
Yes, Catherine.
Just asking. She sounds like she's speaking from experience.
Yes, right?
You know that show Three's Company? That's
yes, that is a lie. Because there's always one person that gets left out, one person that their feelings get hurt.
Chance, even 4 is risky. I've done it. It's not as bad, but yeah, agree. We should move on from this because it's all lies. I'm sick of seeing these people on my screen.
Yes, me too. All lies.
And Marcelino, lies. Keep your goddamn dick pics to yourself.
Catherine says no. Catherine says absolutely not.
Then how do you know? And then just to add one thing onto this, Mary offered to send me a video of what.
And we're not going to get into it.
We're not talking about the video.
We're not talking the video.
Okay.
Just moving on.
I don't want to see Marcelino's dick pic. I do not want to see any videos of anything. So keep it to your damn selves. Okay.
Yes, we're just keeping it to our damn selves.
Chaz and Branwyn. Now, Chaz, I'm extremely jealous.
Now, Chaz, are you joining us? Because Brianna's very, very distracted.
Chance better watch himself. Yeah, Chaz, will you come on the camera? Not come on the camera, but come on camera.
Brianna, what am I going to do with you?
I'm just going to send the video. Listen, it's your fault, Mary. You decided to podcast with me.
I know I decided to podcast with you, and it was
you got yourself into this fucking mess.
So do you know what the fuck you're doing?
I am going to. And Chaz, if you really loved me, where is he? God, how much do you talk to people on Instagram, Mary? His DMs are all like buried. Okay. I know I have to turn my fucking notifications off. I gotta find what
I have to say that the Marcelino pics were from early on in the year. I have to clarify this. Okay.
What, his dick has changed? Is that what we're trying to say here?
No.
Oh, there we go.
That he sent them early on in the year.
Why didn't anyone send them to me before today?
I don't know. I'm just clarifying that.
How do you work this, Chaz? Okay, I'm trying. Okay, Mary has put 2-factor authentication. All right, I'm going to text you the fucking code. Exactly.
Hold
Mary,
on, please.
I'm going.
Hold on, please.
Why Andrew and oh, I see a group text from Andrew and Mary, and I thought it was you and my husband, but it's my mother-in-law, Mary Jane. Okay, I texted you the link. Now you send it to Chaz or send me the code for two-factor authentication.
I got
Chaz, I need tech support. Coincidentally, Chaz does tech support.
I just texted you the code.
Jesus Christ. Why is it always on me? I can't see that. Why can't you like copy and paste it? Okay, 444773.
You just announced the code.
Yeah, so 444773. Listen, what I just don't understand.
We are so non-technical around here.
Speak for yourself. I did not put two-factor authentication on our account.
Well, I needed to put two-factor authentication.
Yeah, no shit, because we got massively hacked, or Mary got massively hacked and put us all at risk. She put us all at risk. Good thing I don't have any dick pics.
Yes.
If I had dick pics, they would be on the internet.
Some psychos.
Okay, Chaz, I sent you the link. Okay. Auntie wants to know why Chaz was fake crying. Chaz, any response? Okay, I just sent Chaz the link. Let's see if he will respond. Chaz, be very careful.
Okay, Mary Pan said we have to send you a deep pic before each live because it's very entertaining. Mary Pan says we have to send me. We have to send you a deep pic before each live.
But when you say you mean me?
Yes, you.
I agree. Everyone needs to send me a dick pic before every live.
It's very
so I can do a comparison. Then at the end of the season, I will rank all the dick pics.
Yes.
So Chaz, I sent you the link and Auntie is here. So you're going to have to answer for your fake tears if they were indeed fake. Chaz, once you learn how to work it, you'll stop going through divorces. That is extremely provocative. I think, Chance, I see why you've gotten punched in the face.
Yes, I told you because he's an asshole.
Auntie, have you ever been punched in the face with those kind of questions? I never have, but that's why I look this good.
I've been punched in the face.
Holy shit! Club. Here comes Chaz. Finally,
Chaz.
Finally. Look at that, Charles.
We got Chaz.
Don't forget to unmute yourself. There we go. Are you going to come on camera?
Let's see. There we go.
There he is.
Sorry.
Chaz. Auntie has never been punched in the face.
I had to hook up a light real quick so you could see me.
Look at you. You've got your podcast mic and all the things.
Earthworks. It's the way to go.
Hi there. I've got my podcast mic too.
And I have mine.
Okay, perfect timing since we're going to talk about you.
Oh, wow.
First of all, we would like to congratulate you on the fact that your wife finally gave it up.
Oh, this is weird. It's I'm getting a delay.
Oh? Are you sure? We'll wait.
All right. Hold on a second.
Okay, so it took a while, but you finally got some. Here's my question. Was it worth it?
I'm getting a weird
delay. Did you hear me? You're getting a delay.
Yeah, like really. Yeah.
Who thinks he's telling the truth about the delay?
Yes, I am.
Oh, then how did you say that if you heard me? Okay. You finally got some. Was it worth it?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Yes. I didn't think so. I feel like she did the lap dance and then there was a whole lot of like crying. And I don't think it was you. She had to cry. I just feel so stressed out. Let me call my sponsor. That's what I feel like actually happened. Her sponsor is actually Marcelino.
Oh my God, Brianna.
So Auntie says that you were crying fake tears. I feel like if I were you, I would have cried a lot more.
Yeah, it wasn't fake. I was pretty upset, but
I bet you were.
it was a
Why
long.
were you upset though? Was it because she obviously didn't want to spend time with you? Is that right?
Well, actually, what it was, if you notice, they showed her, she wasn't wearing her ring. And it pissed me off. I was more
Oh.
pissed off, and that was instead of going off and screaming, that's was my reaction.
So
I
is that why you
understand.
took off your ring because she wasn't wearing hers?
Oh, this is so weird. I'm sorry. I keep hearing the same conversation, keep going back and forth here.
You know what's really weird too? I'm only hearing you in my left ear, but I'm hearing Mary in both my ears, which is kind of strange.
Really? Yeah, I was recording in mono, so that's probably why I didn't know it.
Oh, maybe that's it.
I was doing my
Wait,
voiceover earlier.
did you hear your voice sounds great? That's a good mic. What kind of mic is that?
Earthworks.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty nice.
So Mary asked you, is that why you took your ring off because she wasn't wearing hers?
That's exactly why I took it off. Yeah, I was pissed. I was freaking furious.
I hate that she did this to you. I really do. Auntie, see, he was not faking his tears. Not faking. Oh, look, Deonte's here. Hey, Deonte. And according to Amber's here, tell Chaz to close out YouTube. That's why there's a delay. Yes, you're
Oh.
absolutely right. That is the reason. And then you'll hear it in see.
All right,
Thanks, Amber.
Thank you, Amber. There you
Amber,
go.
we heard that Chaz interviewed you for his podcast. Anyway, hi, thanks for stopping by, Amber. And we were excited for Chaz that he did his first interview. So Auntie is saying, did you cry over a ring? Well, if my husband stopped wearing his wedding ring, I might not cry, but maybe punch him in the face like Marcelino. I mean, like
There we
Brittany
go.
did
Delay's
to
gone. Thank you, Amber.
thank you for the super chat. I just want Capricorn 11 to be an example to the rest of you because she's literally the only person who ever gives us super chats. So there you go. Be like Capricorn 11 and give us
Yes,
money.
everyone, be like Capricorn 11.
It's expensive. Anyway, so basically the whole thing is she is acting like she's not married. And we see a preview from next week where it sounds like she's talking to some guy and pretending it's
fuck
her
him.
sponsor, right?
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck that guy,
Yes,
or
I'm
fuck,
Yeah.
is there
drinking,
someone
fuck
else who we're
Yeah.
saying fuck you to? Deonte, just side note. Deonte, you missed the part where I told that everyone that I actually saw Marcelino's dick pic this morning, and I said he's no Deonte. That's all. And that Deonte's become the dick pic standard for me.
Yes,
Deonte
Deonte.
sent all the dick pics.
She is comparing everybody's dick pic to yours, just to let you know.
He's the gold standard now. If anyone can beat it, I'll just give you my IG. So
Yes. Please send them to Brianna only. Thank you.
yeah, so yeah, right. Mary's the one who sends them to me. You're so full of shit. You're just trying to save face. So so Chaz says no, it was not worth the wait.
No.
And I believe him. I really do. And so yeah, so she looked so pissed off that you were going to stay an extra week. Now that would have hurt my feelings and I would have cried too.
Yeah, that was her
This-
common response anytime I wanted to stick around.
He's like, what? But I have school. Now you're in school too, right? We were chatting earlier. You said I'm in school, but look at you. Here you are on our podcast. That's just proof that you can do homework and hang out with people at the same time.
Oh,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Just saying. Yeah. I mean, I had a full-time job when I got my first master's and my MBA, and I was still able to see other human beings. So do we know who she was talking to? And was that like a weird production thing, or you probably can't tell, right?
I can just say that it wasn't really a production thing, and I kind of
Okay.
knew about that going in on that trip. So yeah, but you'll see.
Oh,
There's
interesting.
more surprises to come.
Yeah, I'm sure. Except I don't know that it's a really big surprise.
Not really.
I don't like that one. I really, really don't.
No,
I-
we don't like
No.
that one.
Mm-mm.
I'll leave. I'll stay quiet
Yeah.
on that part.
Is your divorce final?
No.
No. Do we need to take up a collection for you for divorce lawyer?
You know what? I don't think any judge on the planet would make my divorce very expensive or bad.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sorry to hear it.
Just watch the episodes.
Okay. Do you want to comment on any of the other couples?
You know what? Deonte, I hear he's got an amazing cock. I haven't seen it, but I'm not interested in seeing it. But congrats, Deonte, you've made it on the
standing O for standing O for Deonte.
Yeah, no, Deonte is a good guy, man. I like him a lot.
No, I think Deonte is a good guy. Everyone here likes Deonte. We all know him and we all love him. Yeah.
He's cool.
Yeah. Cool. So, do you want to comment on Brittany and Marcelino, and have you seen Marcelino's dick pic? Is there anyone here who has not seen Marcelino's dick pic? That's what I want to know.
Raise your hand if you haven't seen Marcelino's dick pic. How about that?
I don't want to see it, but I haven't seen it. Let's put it that way. Wait, what are you drinking, Bree?
Okay. It's Capricorn 11. Cover your eyes. I'm drinking this.
Ooh, I don't. I'm doing the summer ale.
Nice.
Too much glare. Yes, good beer.
The reason I told Deonte's like, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. The reason I'm drinking this, even though it tastes like shit, is because it's 94 proof. That's all. I believe in efficient drinking.
Fucking 94 proof.
Well, 92, 94.
Oh my God, Jesus.
92 proof. Well, it's just like more efficient. It's about calories and carbs.
Exactly. You just get fucked up quicker. That's all.
I told you I'm doing keto. Like, I can't drink too much. Auntie says, I fucking love Bran when she says you're like a butterfly. Was she saying it was tiny? That's inappropriate, Auntie. We will not ask our guests that question. Inappropriate.
Yeah, we'll keep it like a butterfly, and you'll never know yourself. How about that?
Soft, lovely. I imagine it was just like soft, lovely kisses and stuff like that. Or maybe, do you have any tricks? Is butterfly like code for something? Do you have like a special trick?
I think butterfly was just code for get him away from me or something. I don't know.
Oh, she doesn't deserve you, and that is my feeling. Can I ask one other question? Do you have a fish in that tank behind you? Is that a fish tank? Is there a reptile in there? What is that?
That is not a fish tank. So this is my cluttered storage area for all my sound gear. And that's actually a blanket that's covering my bass amp. So
behind that. Oh, okay. It's just it's a shelf. Yeah, okay. It looked like a fish tank and I got all excited.
It's a cluttered mess. You'll notice I got drums over there and everything else. I'm setting up a studio.
If you get a screen like mine, you're starting this podcasting and digital journalism thing. Take it from a veteran here. Just get yourself a nice little screen like that. Oh my God, thank you so much for the super chat. See, we put some peer pressure on about Capricorn 11. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
This screen, you would never believe what's behind there. There's like several dead bodies.
Or you could be like me and do the virtual background and no one will ever know what you have back here.
But if you have curly hair, it'll make you look whack. I'm just saying. If you don't believe me, I'm going to show you just so you know. So even if I do like blur my background, I want you to see what will happen with my hair. Okay, see how, well, that's not that bad, is it?
Not bad,
no, usually though, if I do it, no, but usually if let's not, this is ridiculous. Okay, let's go back to normal.
There we go.
Anybody have any other questions for Chaz? Brianna, does he like his edits? What does it mean? Do you like your edits, Chaz?
Not
do you feel like you're getting, you don't?
No.
Okay, good question, Auntie. So like, what do you not like? Do you think that they make you look kind of like a punk, or like, what is that?
Like, is there anything that you want to clarify?
You know, I don't know. I always get really nervous on camera, even now. But they love to show my awkward and nervousness, and it drives me up the wall because I'm actually really
Yeah.
cool in real life. And
Clearly.
and they love to show the back of my head, so I quit cutting my hair so short in the back. I hate
Oh,
that scar. It drives me crazy.
is it a scar? What's that from? I've been wanting to know what that is.
I'm real vain at hair transplants, so
Okay,
yeah.
I would do it.
Yeah,
Hey,
hell yeah.
I'm with you. Why
Either that or
not?
a boob job, and the boob job wasn't going to work for me, you know. So I go with the hair transplant.
Nice,
Hey, why
nice.
not?
Yeah. So
So
I want to ask you this. So if you could go back in time and choose whether or not to go on the show, would you do it?
oh, that is a mixed bags because I mean I've met some really cool people.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun
Yeah.
on that aspect of it. But you know, I would have chosen a different partner, maybe. You know,
Like
somebody
me, right?
like you, yes. But you'd have to be arrested first because I'm not going to prison. I don't have the butt for it. Just saying.
That's a good answer.
That was a good answer,
Definitely.
Chaz. That was
Yeah.
a good answer.
Yeah. Okay, so we know that you have like a really good job. I'm not giving any details about it, but can I share the fact that people at work, some of them actually know now who you are, right?
Yeah, it's pretty
And
crazy.
has that affected your job
Kinda.
in
Actually,
a
I think
good way or a bad
in
way?
a good way. It's pretty funny
Yeah.
because even like the upper levels management has kind of noticed, oh, you're the celebrity guy, you know, things like that.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
funny.
Do they know what you're famous for?
Yeah, I get some shit for it too. I have to clarify at some of our meetings that yes, I am a better kisser than that, but they love to show the crappy kisses.
Yeah, I don't like those kissing shots.
No,
They're
I don't like
bad.
those kissing
No,
shots
I don't
either.
either.
no.
They really do you dirty, Chaz, with those
They
kissing
do.
shots.
They do.
I
And
know, but like you really didn't have a chance because Brandon obviously she was not into kissing you. So like that's gotta always look whack, you know?
oh
She
yeah.
did you dirty. I don't like it. I really
It really
don't.
sucks too because I wish people would actually saw us when the cameras weren't there and we was actually getting along because we actually had a pretty good relationship. But
Yeah.
that kind of
Is that
changed.
right?
Yeah. There's some times where there is.
Jackie 829 wanted to know Chaz was Brandon high. Is that a real question? She
Yeah,
was
how was that a
fucking
question?
wasted high. Are you kidding?
You all
She
saw
was the
how
highest person in NA ever. That's
yeah.
all.
Well, you saw how tense everything was. The last thing I was going to do is bring that up also.
Yeah, right. And
You
by
know?
Right,
the way,
exactly.
bitch,
By the way.
you're wasted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd have had like 4 episodes and that'd have been it.
Yeah, exactly. I know. And I've done enough impressions of high Brandon.
Oh, that shit cracks me up. I love it when you do that. It's scary, but it's funny.
It's upsetting to me. I mean, not my impressions, they're hilarious, but like it upsets me. So Taylor says, I liked in the first season they did a bad kissing scene on us too. So I stopped kissing him on camera. I have advice for everyone on cast.
Ooh.
Just remember, never tongue kiss on camera. Never.
No. Mm-mm.
No one looks good doing that on camera. No
And they
one.
always catch you at the worst angle.
It's the
it seems,
worst,
right?
exactly.
They
Just
either
don't tongue
get you
kiss.
like up your
Right.
nose or from
Yeah.
like the
Just do a
side
long
or-
kiss like this, like just that's
So-
good enough.
Our wedding was filmed like 4 times. And I mean, that was like the worst.
Did
of the
they make
kisses.
you repeat it and
Yeah.
repeat it? Yeah, I
Yeah.
know they
And-
do that.
and
So
so
they're
that
like,
was
a
kind of a
plane was flying
joke.
overhead. Let's do that again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, because you saw how teary-eyed I got because I was really emotional. I mean, I've been waiting for that day
I know
forever,
you really
and-
meant it.
Right.
And yeah, it's like as soon as we're done, they're like, present the husband and wife, and all of a sudden, cut. Let's do it again. It's like, what the fuck? Pardon my French, but yeah, what the hell? You know? Yeah. So.
You're not allowed to say fuck on this podcast.
Ah,
We
I
never
Are
know.
you
swear.
fucking kidding me, Chaz? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That
It's
is
like
the
a South
rule
Park
on this
episode over here.
podcast. No cursing.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Aw. Does anyone else have questions for Chaz? They're too busy giving shit to Chance now.
Good.
Yeah, I know.
Good.
Chaz is
Take all of that
getting
shit.
shit.
Chaz.
Auntie's like interviewing everyone in the comments. Stop it. This is our podcast. Chaz crying on the wall and Amanda getting knocked out were the highlights of this episode. Totally.
Yeah. So the
Except
crying,
it really upsets me.
Yeah.
She's like soliciting interviews on our podcast. You're welcome, Auntie. You're welcome.
So when I
Yes, there
got up
were
against the
questions.
wall, though,
Yeah.
I gotta admit, part of that was I wanted to get away and smoke a cigarette because I didn't want my mom to see me.
I know I
smoking on
saw you
camera.
smoking and I was really surprised by that. I was like, Chance smokes. I totally
Chaz,
noticed that.
Chaz.
Sorry. Chance, you know.
I started smoking like after the first season because how shitty Branwen was. I
You.
literally did. It's like I can either do drugs, drink, or smoke, and so I started smoking. Yeah. So I
You don't
quit
want
as
to
soon as
end
the
up
divorce
in
is done.
NA with Brownwin.
Yeah, I know, right?
That would be a hoot.
Yeah,
She's
right.
failing NA for real. Was Brownwin high, Auntie? Yes, she was high.
Yeah, she
This
was
is
high.
not a question. Not a question.
Definitely.
Oh
Definitely.
my gosh. Yeah. Will Chaz ever marry again if the opportunity will come in the future? He's marrying me, Gina.
Hell yeah. You
So
leave that guy
back
and you come
off.
over to live in Kentucky. We'll lose some teeth together.
It's okay to just not get married, but like live together, all these things. And I
make too
say
much. I got the
that
tax break. I need the tax break. You know, I don't have kids.
there's no more tax breaks since Trump. There's no married tax breaks. I'm sorry to say it. Yeah. Okay, Capricorn 11, getting mean in the comments as always.
Okay, well.
So, is there
we'll just live
anything else
together
you
then.
would like to clear up for people?
Well,
You've had a shitty edit. You smoke. Don't tell your mom.
yeah, don't tell my mom.
Brandon was high.
Brenwyn
Yeah.
took off her ring. That's why you took off
Yeah,
yours.
and that's
'cause
why
were
you
pissed
took
the fu-
off
pissed the
yours.
fuck off.
The divorce is not final. Other things, would you like to clear them up?
I don't know what you're talking about the divorce. My credit card was not declined. I still want to say that it's never been declined. So that really pissed me off when they made me do that. So
We know they do that sometimes. At least you
Yes.
haven't had to send any fake text messages yet. So,
stay tuned.
okay, well, we've got you here. Do you think the punch was real? Brittany punching Amanda, was that real?
It looked real. It looked good. I don't want to take a punch from Brittany.
I don't either. And
Oh,
that
all
was
the punches
scarier
I've seen on the
than
show. I don't want to take
Kevin.
any of them.
Hell no. Have you ever been punched in the face? We're doing
Yeah,
both.
I mean, come on. Being with my attitude and my height, I've been punched a lot in the face. I'm
How
surprised
tall
my
are
nose is still
you?
straight. I am 5'5".
You perfect for me. See?
That's what I'm screaming. I heard you tell how short you were. I'm like, yeah, that's my gal.
I'm 5 feet. Yeah.
I know. I'm down.
Yeah. Just a poll. Who thinks I should divorce my husband and marry Chaz?
Brianna.
I'm just getting drunk here.
Oh no, you're not. You're not drunk. You're being serious.
I'm serious. No. No, Chaz and I have tons in common, and I am really glad Chaz is my friend. That is all I'm saying. I hope you're my real friend and not just faking it like some of the other people. Like Deonte, are you my real friend?
Deonte.
There are only a few
Deonte
things in
and
their
I
life that
share.
She's
share
going to replace you with
confidence.
Chaz soon if you don't
Auntie
watch out.
says we should not get married. No, I love my husband. He's wonderful.
Let's see.
I'm like wondering
Does
if he's like
anyone
right
have-
outside the office.
Yes,
Any
I
other
respect your
questions?
marriage
Any other
too. I would not do
questions?
anything to damage that.
No one can tear us asunder. No, yeah, that's the good thing about getting married later in life. See, but I just want to say this: Chaz and I are in the same industry. We're the same age. He's the perfect height for me,
I know.
and I think having a butterfly in bed sounds lovely.
A really
Whatever
horny and
rocks your
desperate
boat.
butterfly. A creepy butterfly.
Oh, all right. Is there anything else you'd like to clear up, or should we let you go? Or do you
No,
want to
probably-
stay on and we can comment now on Deonte and Lindsay because there are sections
Or
coming up.
Deonte could join us too
Yeah.
if he wants.
Have you met Deonte?
Not
Have
in
you
real
seen his
life, but
dick
we've-
pic?
No. We don't need any of that, Deontay. I won't be able to sleep. I'd be like, what the hell was that?
Seriously, I haven't slept since I've seen it.
I was going to say Brianna hasn't slept, so don't worry.
I haven't slept ever since I saw him. I've been awake.
Oh my God.
The Chiefs won tonight, so I'm really happy about that. I can add that.
Yay, go Chiefs.
Yay.
Yeah.
Is that
Yay.
good? Are
Yes,
they
I
a
guess
football team? I don't even
Yes,
know.
they're a
Yeah,
football
they're a
team.
sports team. They play a
Yes, they're a
sport.
football team.
All sports are the same to me. Like
It's
sports,
okay.
they're sports
Just
things.
sit back
Yes.
and look pretty. We're good, right?
There you go. Yeah, no, I don't know anything about sports, so go Chiefs. They're now my favorite team.
There we go.
Deonte says, Brianna, how could you? Could I what? How could I what? What?
Replace Chaz with replace him with Chaz.
Deonte, no one will ever come between us. You know that. You and me forever, babe. Okay.
All right, so are we moving on?
We're moving on to Deonte and Lindsay. Would you like to stay on and comment on these guys, or would you like to go?
I'm going to jump out of here so I can work on some homework, but I'll
go
I'll
do your
stay in
homework,
chat.
honey.
All right.
Okay, you got
Thank
it.
you.
Thanks so
Good
much.
night.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
night. Thanks for coming.
Call me later.
I'll call you, babe. It's all right. We got this. Yeah.
Got this.
All right. Bye, hon.
Bye. Now
All
get ready to
right,
get out of this
so-
applications, you know?
Wait a minute. What is this? Chance says, I can show you better than I can tell you. I don't know who he's talking to. I can't
don't
catch
know.
up with this chat.
I've lost
The chat has
Chanc's
gone
doing.
out of control. It's true.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about Deonte and Lindsay. Deonte, you're
Yes.
welcome to defend yourself. Okay. So here's what I want to know. We start out and Lindsay is pageant shopping. You're in your feelings now. Deonte,
Yes.
message me on my personal IG where Mary can't see it, and we can just continue our conversation, not about the monster. We've never talked about that privately. So she's pageant shopping with Miley Grace, and she's like, Miley's just taking after me. She's a pageant queen. And I'm like, I hope she's not taking after you too much.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's.
I don't see Lindsay as like a pageant girl. I'm just saying.
I mean, even though Lindsay did do this post on Instagram on how she graduated from college, she got a degree in English, and how her path started.
Lindsay has a degree in English?
Yes, Lindsay has a degree in
She
English.
went to college. Good for her.
She went to college, and she started on the wrong path when a boyfriend introduced her to cocaine.
Yeah, that's where it all goes down.
And that's where it all went wrong for her.
Now, see, if she went to UC Santa Cruz where I went, you can just do cocaine and continue on in college. I'm just saying.
So,
do tons of acid, keep going to class. Wasted. What's the problem? I don't get it.
So, like,
well, I hope that Miley Grace won't follow her in that. The pageant girl.
Right.
She's gorgeous. Don't get me wrong.
She's gorgeous.
Absolutely stunningly
but
beautiful.
In the South, pageants are a thing. So I get, it's cute. They are a thing in the South. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
What are you laughing at?
Just the pageants are cute.
They are cute, like in the South, because they're a thing in the South. They are a thing in the South. They're a thing in the South.
No, I don't.
Yes.
I've only been to the South like twice. Why would I know this?
I'm gonna say, don't you watch reality TV, Brianna?
Are we just talking about Honey Boo Boo or something?
No,
what the fuck are you talking about? I just know. No, I know nothing. I don't. Okay, people here who are from the South, are pageants a thing in the South? And are they only a thing in the South? I don't know. I just feel like be valued for something besides your looks. That's it. That's the kind of family I come from. My mother's a PhD physicist. We try to like prove ourselves in different ways. Also, we're not that hot in my family. We're all like short and fat.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not pageant material either.
Nobody here is pageant
material. I don't like pageants. I don't see the thing about pageants.
Auntie said confirming they're a thing in the South. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Auntie. You see, I am not crazy.
No, if Auntie confirms, I believe it. I believe everything Auntie says.
No, but you don't believe everything I say.
I believe 80% of what you say.
Okay.
I'm just joking. Every time you said you had a dick pic from someone and you sent it, it was true. I believe you all the time. And you have an English degree like Lindsay. So there you go. Anyway, so she's not answering her phone because boundaries are important in a relationship. That said, I also do not believe that Deonte was calling her that many times. I feel it was production.
Oh, so do I.
I really do. And I do believe that Deonte truly loved Lindsay. Like, I believe this with all of my heart, but I do think maybe she was playing with him a little bit. I don't know. I don't trust her at all. And I think Deonte is a straight shooter. I do. I think he loves hard. I think he loves deep, and I think it's real. But I do think when you're with your kid,
he loves fast.
Yeah, like Chaz. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know,
like
Chaz is still listening.
Yes.
Yeah. Is Indy here?
Yes. Oh, is she?
Girl.
Oh, hi, Indy.
Indy, when are we doing our 4 agreements video? That's all I want to know. I'm putting you on the spot here. So anyway, Deonte, Lindsay, it was real. I believe it was real. I know it was real. That's all I'm saying. So he's meeting his, okay, so Deonte's mom wants to just kick his ass. She's at it.
Oh, forget it. She's
and when you're talking real, Deonte's mom is the realest ever.
I love her.
I do too. She's amazing. She does not want to fucking hear it.
I love the fact that he brought her somewhere public because he knew that she was going to flip out on him.
He's not a dummy. He knows.
Okay. And
that's like your kid. Your kid's probably terrified of you too. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Indy says, let's do it sometime this week. Indy and I are going to do something really non-trashy for a change.
Yes.
Indy and I are going to do like a really cool video about this book called The 4 Agreements. And if you haven't read it, please read it because it's been life-changing. Indy told me to read it, and I kind of resisted for a while because, let's be real, I thought it was going to be like super crunchy and weird. No, life-changing. Indy and I are doing this. Just wait. Anyway, so yeah, Deonte is scared of his mom, and he should be.
Yes, he should be. He has every reason to be.
I want to know if your kid is that scared of you.
Yes,
because I bet you he is. I think James
is
terrified of you. My kid is like not at all intimidated by me. Maybe because he's like a foot taller than me, though. Also, we never fight. So, Lindsay says Deonte is more needy, and she's like,
yeah,
whatever, bitch. You did him wrong, and you know it.
Yep.
But
and this is all just a setup to make it look like he's all needy, and
I would like to take a vote. Does everyone think Deonte should perhaps stop dating prisoners?
Raise your hand in the chat.
Raise your hand if you think Deonte should stop dating prisoners and start dating podcasters. I can't hear anything, but I think they also know. Or maybe
go on Tinder or something.
Deonte says, how in the world could I be talking to my mom and simultaneously blowing someone up at the same time? See, it's lies, all lies. You cannot be calling Lindsay at the same time that your mom.
And here goes the hands. The hands are going up.
Okay, Deonte, we all think you need to stop dating prisoners. And Auntie says Deonte is needy. He just needs you, Auntie. But we all do. We all. Oh my God. Do you see all these hands? I think Indy and Deonte could make a really good couple.
A lot of people say Indy and Deonte.
The reason I'm saying this is because these are 2 of the realest people I know. And they are people really with true hearts. Yes, they're 2 very beautiful people. So yeah, I don't believe it. And I don't believe Deonte keeps calling Lindsay. I just don't. And he has pride. He does. So, God, there's so many comments in chat. I can't even keep up. This is just like the who's who. We've got Auntie here. We've got according to Amber here.
Auntie is saying that he was blowing her up before and after, and you know it. And Deonte is saying, "Why you doing me like that?"
And Indy says she's off the market.
Oh, Indy.
I want details, but I really hope he's wonderful and you deserve it. Very deserving. And all I want for both of you, Deonte and Indy, is that you find people that are worthy of your love because you are beautiful people. And I feel that deeply. Definitely. All right, so we should move on from talking about all the people that are here. And if I keep looking at the chat, this podcast is going to get super boring. So let's talk about another fake story. No. Puppy and Amber and Eric.
Actually, I have concern for Puppy because I think Puppy's being abused by Eric. Like there's fear.
Clearly.
On her
That's
face.
why he's attracted to her.
Yes.
He feels her weakness and he is all about it.
And secondly, Eric's a fucking drug dealer, okay? He's not going to visit no girlfriend. I think he's going to the trap house. Because neither one of them have a job. How are they getting money? And he doesn't want her to
And
work.
we know that this show does not pay enough.
No,
it
does not.
To keep anyone's rent paid. That is
No.
for sure. Definitely.
And when she was telling him that she wanted to work, he was like, "Why do you want
What do you
a
need
job?
to work for,
What do you
girl?
need
You're
to work
busy
for?"
selling. I'm here selling heroin. No,
Yeah.
this is all I want to say. He has dead eyes like a shark. Like, this is not a man with feelings at all. And we all knew that from this proposal from last season. We were all like, no, don't say yes, puppy. Like, as dead as her eyes are as feeling and big and brown and real as his are not. Like, he is totally just dead-eyed. He's dead inside.
Dead-eyed.
And so Amber, who's also very real, and we've talked to her and thinks she's the coolest ever. She's trying to tell Puppy she doesn't need to settle too late because she will never love anyone like she does you, Amber. And that we know to be true. So Puppy tells Eric about double dating with Amber, and he's like, fuck no, I'm not doing that.
Because the last time it went so well. Remember the last time?
I'm glad Amber has upped her standards a little bit. We don't
too.
really know. We don't know if she's upped her standards. Like, okay, the guy can throw an axe. Yeah. And his name's TC and he's not the one that's in jail. Okay,
exactly.
great.
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Whatever it is. Deonte, maybe you should date Amber. She's cool as hell.
Yes, Amber is cool as hell.
Auntie thinks Eric is a good-looking guy. I disagree. I do not agree. And I don't find his sense of fashion to just be appalling. I'm not down. So Eric, so then they go and follow him, which is just like the worst following ever.
Yes, that was so dumb.
Although if I was going to follow someone, I would fail too. I would be worse at following
Brianna,
people.
at one point, they were practically right behind him. Like, come on. If you're going to follow somebody, do it right. Put some space between yourself and the person
you know.
Yes, I do know.
But you don't even drive. It's hard. Here's the thing.
Girlfriend,
okay,
I used to follow. I followed someone on foot. Okay. I followed someone on foot for a girlfriend, for a friend I used to have who is not watching this, so I'm going to tell this story. I used to have a friend in my 20s who got married to this guy. She didn't trust him for shit, and let me tell you, she had good reason. I followed this guy on foot in a fucking snowstorm. I did not get caught.
Mary is the best friend you could ever have. I'm not.
I did not get caught. I did not get fucking caught.
Okay, but when you're driving, right? Okay, now you are what, 4'10", 4'11", and I'm 5 feet. Okay. Now picture it this way: you can't see that far in front of you. You're gonna lose him. That's the problem. Although Amber's tall, so it's not the same thing, but still.
Okay,
Anyway,
Brianna, you can put at least a car or two in front of. They were like right behind him at one point. All he had to do was look in the mirror, and he would have seen Amber.
So he pulls over, and Amber pulls over, and he saw what the fuck is going on. What is happening? And Puppy's panicking.
Puppy's like, and he tells Amber, you better watch yourself. Better watch yourself.
Because
It's on.
why?
It's on. You better watch
He's
yourself.
gonna punch her in the face
He's
like
gonna punch
Brittany
her in the face.
punches Amanda. Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's abusive. He's abusive.
Yeah, I don't like that guy. I don't find him attractive, and his sense of fashion is appalling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
let's move on. I can't stand this story either. I just think like Puppy needs counseling. She really, really does.
Yes, she does.
And if she's a mom now, then I really want her to get counseling because this girl does not have it together. She seems like the most codependent person ever. And all I want to say is like, it is okay. And Chaz, if you're still watching this, I want to say this to you too. It's okay to be single.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it took me many, many years to figure this out, but being single is okay. And when you find some security in yourself and you feel like you're okay being single, that's the time when you meet someone who's actually healthy for you.
Yes, exactly.
Because otherwise you're
true.
chasing after people who are very unhealthy for you. And it's
true.
very depressing. Chance says, is it true that Puppy had an abortion? What? I don't know anything about that.
I don't know.
I don't know. Where did you hear that, Chance?
I don't know. Actually, Chance, we're getting to your segment. Do you want to come up?
Yeah, right. You're next, Chance.
You're next.
And if you do come on, please take your shirt off. That's gonna have to be the new rule.
Yes.
For women and men, you can only come on if your shirt is off. Chance, do you want to come on again? Chance likes to be on the podcast.
Yes,
that's what
he
I
does.
think.
I think
He says he's seen it in a Facebook group. Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting.
Work on yourself first. Indy's got this down. Exactly. Work on yourself. The minute that you're okay being alone, then the person that's healthy for you is going to come into your life. I'm speaking from experience here because I was extremely codependent and I got with if he comes on, I don't care. I'm not going to come on the camera. Okay, Chance is coming. All right. I'm gonna send you the link. Because why? Because Mary makes me do all the hard work.
Yes, I do. I make you do all the hard work.
Okay, here we go.
All of it.
Who else wants to come on? Who else will take their shirt off?
Taylor, you're welcome to come on too, and you don't have to
take
keep your.
What happened? Something went horribly wrong.
You can keep your camera and your shirt. I mean, you can keep your shirt on and your camera off. That's what I was trying to say. Shirt on, camera off.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Okay, Chance, I'm sending you the link. And if Taylor wants to come on with you, you're more than welcome to. The cool thing about this is that like we're letting people defend themselves. And of course, Auntie, I know that you feel this way and you're totally right that we don't ask the hard questions. It's absolutely true. Because I feel bad. What is this comment? I'm like now seeing this chat between you and Chance. Chance, you're a dork. Okay, there is the link. Come on, Chance. Shirt off, pants on, pants off, shirt. Yes, take it all off and come on. I sent you the link. Tay, you can
Brianna,
come on.
You're gonna get us banned from YouTube with the nudity. Come on.
Is that a thing?
Pants on. Yes.
Okay, here we go. Chance has got the Zoom thing down. Here he comes. Hey, look at you.
Hello.
Looking good. They're connecting to audio. Still connecting to audio. Hello, there we go.
Hey, there
Everybody,
it is.
take your shirts off right now. I'm just kidding.
Oh, baby, take your shirt off.
I have my shirt on.
Taylor, take your shirt off.
But,
Let's all of
I
us
mean,
take our shirts off.
I got
together.
the shirt on, but the pants
Shut up.
are on.
Chance is such an exhibitionist.
I know.
Oh, I
He's
should've
such
put my
an
microphone,
instigator.
baby. Where's the dog collar?
Really? Where is it?
Oh, look, we're on TV.
This is not TV, trust me. This is not even reality TV. This is fucking reality.
No,
Like,
Yeah,
here
this
you
is
are
real life.
in my office where I spend all my life. There's my old sleepy dog. This is the
Oh,
real,
yeah,
real,
he's
real
so
reality.
He is so cool.
Mojo
He's
is a
our dog.
badass. Mojo's a badass for sure.
he has
really
like
is.
5 teeth and he still
Yeah.
tries to bite people.
He bites people all the time. He's hostile. So Catherine's saying, keep your shirt on. But Chance, we got like a lot of attention last time you came on with your shirt off. And I'm not just saying from me, you know. That's
No,
all.
I had my shirt on, didn't I? I had a
No.
pretty top on.
No, allow me to
No,
remind
you
you.
had your shirt
No.
off. No, you
Yeah,
had your
I
shirt
did.
off.
I think he did. I think he had a gray tank top on.
No, I think that was a post they were talking about where I had made a post with my shirt off because I was at work and I took some pictures.
No,
Jeez, no.
you had your shirt off. You were laying
You
in
had
bed
your shirt
with your shirt
off.
off.
I had it all.
I would not remember. Look at this. Yes.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Hey,
Taylor,
what-
Taylor,
Brianna,
thanks
you
for
got your
sharing this
wish.
with us. I did. Taylor, thank you. And
I
I
like
hope
these
that you're
tattoos.
not jealous. Those are some nice tattoos.
hey, somebody made a post and they were like, he took a picture and he didn't have a nipple. And I'm like, what do you mean? My nipples are like, not only, they're not too big, they're not too small. I've been told they're good. Rex.
Taylor, how do you feel about Chance's nipples? Let's take a poll of the audience.
Taylor,
Like,
what's
here's
your
my
opinion
puppy.
Aw,
of
look
Chance's
how
nipples?
cute.
Look, he's wearing my
Cute
collar.
doggy.
Hold on.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're here because let's talk about this. I want to know from Taylor, how do you feel about someone buying a surprise house? The truck was one thing. Taylor, thoughts?
A house is
Grab
a
it.
horrible idea. Horrible. I don't know. I mean, I thought the scene was really funny. Like, I thought I liked watching it.
It
but at
was
the same
amusing.
time- yeah, but at the same time, no. And I'm picky. You know what I mean?
Taylor
Like,
is
if we're gonna get a
extremely
new house-
practical, and I like this
Yeah.
about you. You are a
Yes.
practical woman, definitely.
And I feel like if we're gonna get a new house, like I want to be able to make sure I want to be there. For a
You
long
think
time.
so? Like,
Exactly.
come on. Chance,
And definitely not in
Chance-
St. Louis.
has he been married before? I know you have kids, but have you been, he's been married before. And
Yeah,
he didn't learn this lesson, huh?
he doesn't ever learn.
I learned.
No, he doesn't.
Really? No, I don't think you learned. And Chance, what
Mary,
the hell
how
were
would you
thinking?
feel if Brian Kruger came home and said, surprise, I bought
I
you
know
a house?
exactly. Chance, what were you thinking about putting
Bobby
in the backyard?
I'm dying.
Bobby in the backyard in a storage thingy? I mean, come
No.
on.
Okay, I'm going to defend Chance on this one. You can make cool tiny houses out of storage containers.
That's exactly what I
This
was
is a
talking
tiny
about.
house thing. This is not, no, I got Chance's back on this one. I want a tiny house in a storage container. That's
Boogie,
cool.
boogie, boogie.
No, I don't
Oh
want
my
a tiny
God,
house in
this
a
dog
storage
collar is
container.
killing me.
I don't want a tiny house in a storage container.
Girl, you live in a tiny house in an apartment building in Queens. The storage container would be better, especially if it's
Oh, yeah.
insulated. You got to insulate that shit. Look at him. He's such an exhibitionist, this guy. Taylor, Taylor and Chance are like opposites, aren't you? You guys are totally complementary. She's like very, sort of humble and self-contained. And like, look at him. He loves to show off.
Yeah, Mr. Show Off there.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's kind of annoying.
So
Okay.
I can
this is
imagine.
not my collar. This is Taylor's collar. Grab it.
What
This is what she does.
happening here? Taylor, what is
So
happening?
y'all think Taylor is quiet, right? Oh no.
I
She's
didn't
got
say
this
she's
thing.
quiet.
She's got
I said
this
she's
thing.
not an exhibitionist like you.
Did you see this? That looks like a handle, right? No. She spanks. Yeah. She's on that.
Kiki and Kibbins, home of D-Pics and dog collars.
And
Wow.
You seen
guys
it here
like-
first, guys.
so that's the thing, like people think that Taylor's just the quiet one, and y'all haven't heard that laugh in a long time because people were making fun of it, so she suppressed it.
What?
But
I love her
all right,
laugh.
can I take this off, baby?
Oh my god! I told you.
I'm not allowed to take it off unless
What's
you
your
take it
what's your safe word, Chance?
off.
What was it, Twinkie?
Ding
What's your
dong.
safe word, ding dong? Oh my God.
Her
Taylor,
safe word-
defend yourself. I want to hear her defend herself now. Taylor, what do you think? Is he full of shit?
Yeah, he's full of shit. Don't get me wrong. Like, we're not vanilla.
Don't make me pull that box out.
We're not
with all the
vanilla.
shit in it.
Okay, guys, don't take
Bring
that
the box out. I want to see the
Listen,
box. Show
if
me
I
the
get that
box.
box,
No.
if I get that box, y'all are gonna want us to do a fans only page. I already know
Get
because
the box.
Your stepmother is
Yes.
on here,
Go ahead,
Taylor.
get the box.
Get the box. Get the box.
My dad's probably watching.
oh god, and that laugh is contagious. Like I find myself, I'll be at work, and we're all on manly shit at work. Like we're talking like, mud dust.
Construction stuff.
Yeah, concrete. And then I'll bust out with a laugh, like a Taylor laugh. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
I love Taylor's laugh. I
So-
think Taylor is wonderful and I appreciate how practical she is. And I hope you're learning something about marriage here. You cannot buy surprise cars and houses and have a
Yes, financial decisions require both parties.
partnership. Take it from us. We're old and married. What'd you say, sweetie?
I've been trying to tell him he can't do anything without my permission. Like,
That's what marriage is.
you know what I mean?
Yes, I
He can't
do.
even go to the bar without my permission. I'm just saying.
She's like, your GPS says you were at the casino all day. And I'm like, no, baby, I was at work. Well, what had happened was I quit my job because
What had happened was
I quit my
You
job.
quit
because
your
my
job?
employers were just a little. Yes, I did, and this was about 2 weeks ago.
Did you get that
Okay.
mortgage
All
for
right,
who's
let's
paying
hear
that
this.
fucking truck
All
payment?
right, let's hear this.
Go
All
on,
right, so you
Chance.
quit
Come
your
on,
job.
we're listening.
We're
We're listening. Get your popcorn out,
So-
folks.
I don't know how I get so damn lucky, but I picked up another job immediately. I mean, I took a week off. I literally took a week off, stayed with Tay every
It
day.
was a really good week, though. Like, it was much
Yeah.
needed bonding.
She couldn't walk
bonding
very
time.
well, but
Oh my god.
I cleaned. She hung out, And so then I went ahead and picked up the phone Thursday, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna find a job. So the first number I called, I got another job making $10 more an hour. So now I'm practically making about $75,000 a year, and it's like, damn. And it couldn't have been with a better company. I mean, the guys I work with are amazing. They've all.
I just want to know
agreed-
if this is all justification for you trying to buy a house without her knowing. That's all. I just want to know where this is going.
Check this out, girl. If I bought you a house and it was a 2-story house that was immaculate with a yard, are you going to be mad?
It's got the same amount of room
Sweetie.
and bathroom as our house, so yeah, I would be.
I buy the
This is
houses in my
upstairs
family.
for me.
Just saying. I don't need anyone buying me houses. I'm the house buyer.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I would love that too. I'd love to just come home and there would be a house. Man, send me one of them shots over here. I need one. Anyway.
Well,
So
now.
the garage, the storage thing though, the storage containers, I knew everybody was going to blow that out of portion.
No, I'm with you on this one.
But that's where my mind was at. I could take
Have you
two
guys
of them,
not
stack
seen
them
the
up.
tiny houses with the? No, I was all in on the storage container. I'm just not in on making like big financial decisions without your partner there. And that's because I'm old. So I've seen what happens when you do this. It goes poorly. Yes, I'm
How old
old.
are
So
you?
I've seen this. Very old. I'm
No
80.
way.
I'm 81.
Cameras don't do that much. Oh god. Anyways, my first marriage, we got a house in Jupiter Farms, Florida. And I was like 22. I grew up poor, trailers, pouring concrete. I got a job working for a shell contractor. So I was an assistant superintendent for about 2 months. And then they promoted me to superintendent. I was making $1,200 a week salary. And before, like, I was getting ready to be a project manager, like by the time I was 23. And then a guy tried to rob me, and I went off of a balcony, broke my neck, my back. When I got out of the hospital, I was on like all pain pills. I mean, in Florida, you could just get everything. So my life just tailspin down. But I mean, when I picked up that house, shit, everybody was happy. They were like, so it's kind of,
So your point is, what worked for you then, you thought maybe that would work for you now? Is that your point?
Honestly, I have looked at myself since the truck.
Okay.
And I looked at myself and I just realized for almost a decade, I've been in prison. I've been doing things what everybody else says. I didn't have anything that was my own, except for I had a TV in my room, and I had practically my own phone out in the dorm and I called Taylor all day, every day. I was so thankful she had a job that she could answer the phone and talk to me. But when I got out, I just immediately felt behind on everything. My life is behind. Like, I don't have anything, and I'm trying to hurry up and catch up. And at the same time, it's like a whirlpool. And I realized that I need to start including Taylor, including these people that are in my lives, like even you
That's
guys.
right.
You're
right. You should consult us before you make real estate decisions.
Auntie's advice, according to Amber, all of y'all.
You're right. You should consult all of us before you make real estate decisions.
Exactly.
I mean, and I'm good. I love a roast. Look, roast me all day. My skin's thick. I got that gator skin from the swamps. But at the same time,
we've been very fair to you, and you know it. We love you.
Absolutely. Look, everybody has been very fair to me, because for real, y'all could dog me way harder. I mean, I'm practically the world's dumbest criminal. I not only robbed a bank, but I robbed a bank where I had a bank account at. Oh, you think that's funny? Hold on. I'll make you spit your dentures out if you're as old as you say you are.
Dentures, how dare you? Look at these beautiful crowns.
I know. Damn. Don't do it. I'm smellier. But
I think Taylor's answering the real questions in the chat. But go on. Keep talking, Chaz.
Oh fuck, where was I going?
You were talking about how you've learned that you need to consult other people, and that you were just in a space where you had been locked up and you needed some freedom, and maybe you over rotated on that, basically.
Yeah. And no. Like, not only did I have an account at that bank, but I opened my bank account.
Oh, that was.
So
what you're saying is you were a terrible criminal.
Oh, I'm a horrible liar too. I can't lie worth the shit.
You should keep that in mind.
I'll just be honest and say everything I shouldn't say all at one time.
Oh yeah, you said that you were the dumbest criminal ever.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Was if you thought that was funny, wait till you hear that I actually opened my bank account. The teller knew who I was, but I was so high on Xanax, I didn't intend to rob the bank.
I call bullshit on this one, Chance. Okay,
because so do I. I call
if you're super, if you take a bunch of Xanax, you just go to sleep. So unless you're getting your Xanax from someplace else.
Oh no!
What are you saying, Taylor? Let Taylor speak. Okay, okay. Now it's making sense.
gonna rob the
What,
bank.
Taylor? I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I said, we all seen that video, right? It definitely looked like he intended on robbing the bank.
Yeah, sorry. Not this. I took Xanax and I woke up the next day and I robbed the bank.
Right,
I'm sorry.
exactly.
But when you add the cocaine, that's making more sense. Okay, so he's speaking truth now.
Okay,
Taylor,
so
you gave this man you gave Chance a chance. I believe you see something in him. So what is your feeling about this? You feel that he has changed, his judgment is getting better?
Yeah, his judgments are getting better, which is good. But I mean, I'm one of those people, I see potential in everybody. And I mean, I know that deep down he's a good guy. He might come off a little like abrasive sometimes, I guess. But he's got a heart and he does care.
I believe that.
I care too much. But Taylor cares way more than I do, because somebody can literally be stomping her and she's afraid to push their foot, afraid that she'll hurt it. You know, she doesn't want to hurt somebody's
so
feelings.
Sweet.
You know, and that's where
we've
I have to
spoken
stand
to her
up
a couple of times, and I
Yes.
just think you're the real deal, Taylor.
Yes, Taylor.
I'm
you
team
are the real
Taylor
deal.
every day.
But I get crazy.
She will definitely track me, GPS me.
I just liked you putting your foot down and being like, here's how it goes. But the truth is, so you were in prison, Chance. Meanwhile, Taylor is raising 3 girls by herself, and she's got her own house and she's holding it all down. And she did not do that by being reckless. She did that by being practical, making good decisions, being prudent with her money. She's good for you. She's really good for you.
So maybe you should listen to her.
I agree.
Y'all are right. No, everybody has been right, and I'm just being stubborn. Again, there's no real excuse.
Yeah, I think you're hearing it all.
Yeah, I
understand you.
Like I'm behind, but sometimes you just have to stop and take a breath. Because if I were to lose my job and not be able to get a job, 1 month could flip our fucking life upside down.
Okay, and that's why she didn't want that big truck payment.
Exactly.
But that's what with the truck payment.
Dumb tires.
Well, it's the rims, okay?
Yes.
No, but that's the whole point is like, yes, it's all good when you have a job. This is another thing. So you were in prison for a while, right? Yes. The thing is, now my son is 30, and he thinks that like nothing bad can happen. He and his fiance, they make a lot of money, but they haven't lived through things like a recession where suddenly you lose everything. And that's the whole thing. You got to be prepared for when shit goes off the rails.
Exactly.
Yep. Better take some of that money and buy gold with it.
Taylor knows that shit can go way wrong in a heartbeat.
I've been there so many times, like so many.
Yeah, she's been on her own since she was 17, you know, and that's what really pulled my heart, because I never had a mom growing up. Like Auntie's advice, okay? I had a mom and Auntie reminds me of her, because I would get off the school bus where I lived at in Fort Lauderdale, right there in Palmetto Grove, and this bus driver would say, tell his dad that he did this, and she would beat my ass all the way to the house. Oh yeah, like my buddies' moms would spank me, and I was just like,
"What are you trying to say? Auntie would beat someone?"
Oh, I guarantee you, she probably has. I mean,
I would just say we listen to Auntie's advice always.
Yes,
we do.
Oh yeah,
we listen. She's got good advice.
Yes.
She's tough, but she's real.
Gotta have tough. You do.
Wow.
Brianna, I think we're gonna let these guys go because we still have 2 more couples.
Oh my God.
And it's getting late.
It's getting late. We love you.
I know, we'll keep you all night.
All right.
We love
Thank you guys.
I just want to
so
say
much.
one thing is that don't ever say your woman looks like a corn nugget.
Oh yes, do not say she looks like a corn nugget.
I love my corn nugget.
No. That is not a compliment.
For a long time, I called her.
See? Yes, Auntie, he does like you. We all love you, Auntie. We're terrified of you, but we love you, Auntie.
Terrified. Don't whip me.
She's scary.
Yes.
Love you guys. See you
All
later.
right, guys.
Take
See you
care.
later.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. You never know what can happen on this podcast. We don't
never
know.
We don't know.
We have no idea this shit's gonna happen. Taylor had a hard life. Yes,
Yes,
I
she
agree.
has.
All right, so let's move on to
Just
Sarah,
like
Sean,
you
Destiny,
never know
Kelly.
what could happen on Sarah, Sean, Destiny, Kelly. Let me tell you, one thing I did know, I knew that Destiny was not going to crash that fucking wedding.
Did you really?
Yes, because she was way too pregnant to get on a plane. I was like, there is no way her pregnant ass is getting on a fucking plane.
I thought she was coming and I was fucking annoyed. I didn't want to see another like producer driven wedding. It's like, you did that, kids. All right. We already had poor Deonte being used as a pawn
yes.
at Nicole and Tia's wedding. Lordy. Anyway, so Gracie tells her dad how she feels, and that is a very real moment.
Yes,
don't try to tell me it's not.
No,
there was
that
nothing
was a real
fake.
Moment. That was a real moment there.
Yeah, that was real. And I just give it to Sean's kids, and I give Kelly a lot of credit here. She has raised some really beautiful children who are good people. They're generous. They have a lot of generosity of spirit, and they forgive their dad.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is with this, that like Capricorn 11 does not hate you, Taylor. She's just hostile. She's hostile. She's opinionated, but we love her.
We
anyway,
love Capricorn 11
so much. But yeah, like I think like these kids are very forgiving. And the truth is, kids want to forgive their parents because they don't want to not have them in their lives. It's very difficult. They just want to like be close.
But her expressing to him how she felt like they will replace
Auntie gave us some big old super
Auntie,
chat.
thank you.
Thank you so much. That like
Auntie.
This is like that
you.
Means more to me than so many things.
It means a lot to me.
And we take Auntie's advice all the time. She is like our consultant and our champion. Like we love her so much. Thank you so much. Anyway,
so Gracie expressing how she feels like Sean is replacing his family with Sarah and the new baby. That was just so heart-wrenching, because even though Sean isn't doing that, like he feels like he's not doing that, Gracie feels like he's doing it,
but he listened.
But exactly,
that's the thing. Sean is really, I know, like we all want to be hard on Sean, but like I do feel like he's changing. And as I always tell Mary, close your ears, all men in this room. Boys are stupid, and it takes them a while to learn. And Sean is learning, and I really believe this, having spoken to him. Even we've seen him evolved in the last year. We've seen him evolve, right?
Right.
So like, Gracie, good for you for stating how you feel. Mm-hmm. We just want our parents to be close, and she's willing to forgive. I give Kelly a lot of credit as a mom for raising these wonderful children.
Yes.
You know, they really are. Yeah.
And instead of having her first look with Sean, Sarah gets her first look with Kelly instead.
We've got all kinds of magenta and purple hair going on in this first look. The hair is just like,
woo. The hair is just, woo.
I know.
But I have to say, Sarah looked stunning. Sarah looked beautiful.
Yeah, she is beautiful.
She looked beautiful. And, you know, that was a nice conversation between the two of them.
Yeah.
You know,
and Kelly, I don't think Kelly's better. I don't. No, I think she has questionable taste in men, but that's a different story.
Yes.
I'm going to try not to read this chat anymore. It's so distracting. We're never going to get through this podcast. So you knew that Destiny wasn't coming, huh?
I just had a feeling that she wasn't coming. I just had a feeling her pregnant ass was not getting on a plane.
She calls her mom, so she's going into labor.
And she's fucking vaping. That's the thing that I was like, look at this dumpster
Did
fire.
you stop smoking when you were pregnant?
Yes, I did.
Good
and
for
the
you.
worst thing I did was starting again.
Yeah, I understand. I stopped smoking when I was pregnant and I started again too. But Kelly says Sarah's gorgeous and sweet. And that's the thing. I do not agree. People have said Kelly's bitter. No, she's not. We've
No.
spoken to her. Their relationship is like ancient history.
We
and
met
Kelly
her
is
boyfriend
really,
last week. I mean, you know.
yeah, that was a different situation.
Yes,
like
that
he's
was
he's calling Sean out and doing the same thing. But I feel
Thing
like
with
we
his
had like a
daughter, yeah.
therapy session.
Oh my God,
last
that
week.
was a whole therapy session.
It was, and I hope that he has called his daughter since then,
Mhm.
because that was a bunch of bullshit. Him calling Sean out and doing the same thing. No,
Yeah,
but
I know.
Kelly's not bitter. She's like over Sean. It's been a long time. But being over Sean, being over the father of your children is one thing, but being over the way that he treats your kid, that will never go away. Never.
No,
We're both
no.
moms. That it doesn't make a damn bit of difference. So.
Exactly.
Auntie says they do love each other. I will curse Sean out on one live and feel sorry for him on the next. I know
He'll
what
do that to
mean.
you. He will do that to
No,
you.
but I think that Auntie, the truth is Auntie can be very intense, but she is very soft-hearted too. And I understand. Like, okay, there's not a mom here who will excuse a father for abandoning their children.
No,
Period.
not at all. That is
There's
bullshit.
no excuses. Even stepdad, like my son's stepdad kind of ghosted him when we separated. And like, I'm not over that shit at all.
No.
Definitely not. But that's separate from how you feel about someone as a human being. It really is. And I salute Kelly. I think she's a class act, and I appreciate the fact that she is able to come out of her own feelings and like, you know, give Sarah some credit. Sarah's
Right.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
She's legit cool. She really
Yes,
is.
she is legit
Yeah.
cool. And
Yeah.
her stepfather is a legit character. Walking her down the aisle.
Yeah.
Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths.
The stepfather. Her stepfather looks like he's like 2 years older than her. Maybe he just looks young. He also looks fucked up. He's like
All the
drunk
time.
as hell. Totally. Big time. So Destiny's going into labor and she's vaping while she's going into labor.
Mhm.
Okay. That girl is trash.
She is below trash.
If you
Is there
look
something
up
below
white
trash?
trash in the dictionary, Destiny's picture's there. Just saying.
She is below white trash.
Yeah. And she's 7 months pregnant. So this is not going to go well for her. All right, let's move on to Brittany and Ray. Brittany, where's Brittany? Why is she not here?
They're out tonight.
Okay.
Sunday fun day.
Okay.
Something called football, I think.
I agree with you, Auntie. It was disgusting. Something called football.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Yeah. Because Brittany is our friend. Check out our interview with Brittany and Ray. And
Oh my
see
God,
some-
that was so many moons ago.
so many. And Brittany did a couple episodes co-hosting with us, which was also
That was
a
so
long
many
time
moons
ago,
ago.
too.
Oh my
It was.
goodness.
Maybe she'll come back on again soon. So she goes wedding dress shopping with her mom, and mom
And
brings up
that's
the
a perfect
prenup.
time to talk about prenups, don't you think?
Hey,
Hey, why
for
not?
sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Which dress did you think was best on Brittany? Brittany like wants to be a princess at her wedding. Who doesn't?
I know.
Actually, I just showed someone the picture of me getting married in 1991 to my son's father, and I was just like, this is embarrassing. I have like these huge puffy sleeves. I'm like, what was I thinking? I look
it was
like
1991.
a
Puffy
Jesus
sleeves.
Christ,
We're in 1991.
how embarrassing. What do you think about the prenup situation? He's got a lot of restitution to pay.
And it's protecting her.
Oh my God. Thank
Mothers-
you, Danielle. No excuse for her being a part of the kids' lives. I've watched my boys question their own worth and blame themselves. No, sir, mom will handle it. Thank you so much
Thank
for the
you
super
so
chat
much,
and your
Danielle.
point of view. I honor
Yes,
it.
yes,
Absolutely. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Brittany has her own business. Okay. Do we get to
Yes.
see more of Bobby this season? I don't need to know what happened. Just do we get to see more of her? I hope so. Auntie, we're trying to get her
I
on the
hope so.
podcast.
Yes,
She's
I
going
hope
through some
so.
stuff for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, so Brittany has her own business. She does very well for herself.
Right. Plus,
She-
her mother's point was that they're trying to protect what she is going to inherit, and what she is inheriting is from her grandparents, because the house that her mother has is from her mother. So I could see why
Yeah.
Brittany's mom is pushing the prenup.
And generational wealth is a really important thing, and something that we don't necessarily talk about is generational wealth in Black communities, because there's a thing
Right.
called redlining. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up. But there have been a lot of cases in which people of color were kept out of neighborhoods where they were allowed to own property. And there are generations that have been prevented from owning real estate. And real estate is our biggest source of generational wealth.
Right.
So this is a big
exactly.
deal. Sorry for getting all serious on you, but this is real shit right here.
Right.
So,
So I totally
I get it.
understand where her mom
I
is
get
coming
it.
from.
Yeah, you don't
And-
want to lose this inherited wealth. However, what mom doesn't realize is that, like, actually inheritances are not community property. I know this because my
That
dad
too.
just died.
That too.
But still, her mom has a valid reason to be concerned
Right.
about this. We're not going to lose this generational wealth.
Right.
Yeah. So Ray flips out when he hears this whole thing. And Brittany says it's not about him. Yes, it is.
Yes.
It
yes.
is about him.
It is about him.
Yeah, sorry,
It is
Brittany.
about him. Sorry,
It's
Brittany.
about
It
him.
is about him. And
Yeah.
Ray's frustration is that he feels like no matter what he does, he's never going to be good enough for his in-laws.
It hasn't been that long. Like, in real time, it's been like a year and a half. So
Mhm.
like Ray is going to have to earn it. And I'm sorry, honey, that's where you're
Mhm.
at right now. And Brittany's parents are very caring and they're very involved. Thank you. Indigo says I'm absolutely right. I am right about this generational wealth thing. This is a big fucking deal. The thing that we know though from knowing Brittany is she's smart.
Yeah, she is smart.
She's not
Yeah,
going to
no,
let that
no, Brittany's-
happen.
no,
She's
no, she-
definitely not going to let this happen. But still,
No.
her mom's concern is super, super valid.
Right.
And Ray thinks they're killing the wedding mood. Well, here's what I would like to just share with everyone. When you get married, it's not just, I love you, let's get married. It's A, you're marrying their entire family. And B, that's a very big legal and financial decision.
You're marrying their debts.
Taylor and Chance.
Yes.
Taylor knows this, but
Yes.
Chance, like, honey, it's a legal and financial contract when you get married.
Yes,
And there's
it
a
is.
practical side to us that we all need to pay attention to. Practical side to this. Oh my God. Okay. We've had another like hour and 40-minute podcast.
Yes,
It's not-
another marathon.
It's not our fault. We don't try to
No.
do this. I have nothing else to say. So let's just go to the comments. Brianna dropping that knowledge. Yes, ma'am. I'm a lot smarter than I look.
Yes, she is, guys.
And Taylor, yeah, she is smart. And she has her own business. She does, what is it that she does? She does like HR. Oh, she does advocacy. She does HR advocacy stuff.
Mhm.
Brittany is a smart girl.
Yes, she
And
is.
I hope that they work. Oh my God. Chance with his new job is giving us like a super chat.
Thank you.
This is the best day in our podcast life. Indigo says, unfortunately, I fast forward past their segments because I feel there's a thick layer of fake in their scenes for Britt and Ray. What do you think about that? I feel like there's not. But that's because we know them like on a personal level. I don't think it's fake. It's just boring. That's all.
Yeah.
It's boring, but maybe not fake. No one will be good enough for your kids. I don't care where their educational background is, criminal background, nothing. No one will ever be good enough for your kids coming from parental side. What do you think about that?
I could see that.
I love my kid's fiance.
I mean,
Chance, I really appreciate it. And I hope Taylor said it was okay for you to give us that super chat.
I mean, but I can see where Danielle's coming from, though, because you're always going to think, you know, deep down inside, no one's ever good enough for your son. I mean, I'm at least.
Maybe I have the most amazing future daughter-in-law ever, but I know she's good enough for him, and they're good compliments to each other. And I trust my son so much. So, yeah. All right. Is there anything else we need to say? This chat is just on fire.
No.
I agree, indeed. Chance, I appreciate that so much. Absolutely.
Yes.
Bless you all. We love you. And these Sunday Love After Lockup podcasts are just getting more and more fun.
Yes, they are. Thank you so much, guys.
Like this, Kiki and Kibitz has been going on since 2019. And it went through a few revolutions. And when Mary came on board and we pivoted to video, it all turned into something different. But now this Love After Lockup Sunday podcast is the most fun that I've had since the inception of Kiki and Kibitz. And I'm so grateful. I love all of you guys. And Mary, I love you the most.
I love you, Brianna. And I love all you guys. Thank you to all the cast.
Thank you for joining. So much.
Thank you to all of our followers and our subscribers that join us every Sunday. Thank you guys. You guys are so loyal. We love you.
And cast members, I just want you to know we support you and we are rooting for all of you.
Yes,
we want your
rooting
happiness.
for all of you. Thank you for all the super chats.
Yes.
Thank you.
Like seriously, thanks. Like you paid our bills this month. This might be one of the months that we don't have to actually put our own money in. Thank you so much. We love you. Mary's cool, but I was surprised when she lit that cigarette. Were you really, Chance?
Please.
She smokes like a bloody chimney. All right. We love you. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great week.